Stongon Jokayadega. Hofonida. It's been a while. We had other things going, and so it's been kind of touch and go here, but for a little bit, I'll be here. And I think I'll be gone again for training again. So this last week, I was in a training. So it's going to be touch and go here, but I hope that y'all don't get discouraged and still be attending. So if you have any questions, remember there are no stupid questions, and that's all the questions you need to ask. Okay, we're going to do introduction. We're kind of coming in now to getting a little bit in depth instead of staying on a one. Remember now, if you know your clan, this is how you introduce yourself, okay? And I'm using myself as an example. It says Rebecca Barnett, Jahojifkados. My name is Rebecca Barnett. Jahojifka means my name, okay? But if I say Rebecca Barnett Does, Does means I am Rebecca Barnett. So either way, you can introduce yourself like that. So either way we'll go. Amalega Wotkodos. My clan is Raccoon. Or you could say Wotkodoes. I am Raccoon. Or Wotkogidoes. I am part of the raccoon group. When you get the Wotko is a raccoon. I'm a raccoon clan. When you say Does, this right here saying I am raccoon, and that is understood when they're talking about clans, and even they're not. They know by our culture that we're talking about a raccoon. And Wotgogi, when you add the gogi to it, that means you're part of the group. Okay, you're part of a group. Amidalwa. Idalwa is a tribal town, but when you make it yours, you say Amidalwa. Togibachi Does. I am Togibachi. Togibacho Does. I am part of the group Togibachi. Okay, and you don't have to do this, but sometimes they'll know your history. This is my history right here. Foshwagi, Ichhoshti Does. I am the daughter of the bird group. Okay. Jeffki Foshwagi, Doimats. My father was Blurred Clan. Doimats, right here, Doimats, is used to be. So my father's been gone. Gosh, I was 7 when he passed away. So you know that he's gone, okay, by putting that used to be. Euphology Canadian, it's I'm the daughter of Eufaula Canadian because my father, I'm the daughter, because in our tribe, the mother, you follow your mother's clan, okay? So my mother was a raccoon, I'm raccoon, but I'm the daughter to the bird clan. Chutki, Euphology, Imidalwa Duimats. See, my father's tribal town was Eufaula Canadian. Chutki, Eufaula Juggy, Duimats. This is different ways. My father was the Euphology group, okay? I am the granddaughter. Since it's all mother, you know my grandmother was, my grandmother was raccoon, so rightfully I am raccoon. But when it says it's Shoshwa, Imashoswa the West, I am the granddaughter to Atayachagi group. So that's the man side. So my grandfather was Atayachagi. So I say Atayachagi Imashoswa the West. I am the granddaughter to the Atayachagi group. Jaboja Atayachagi Duimats. My grandfather was Atayachagi group. Okay. So that means he's long gone. So he was, okay. Hilabi Imashoswa the West. I am the granddaughter to the tribal town group Hilabi. My grandfather was the was Hilabi, so I am the granddaughter to Hilabi. Chaboja Atayata Giduimans. My grandfather was of that group. Okay. So this is how you go into your history. You go to your clan first, then that automatically in our tribe, we know if you're that clan, you are the females in your family. You follow the females, so they know that your grandmother was of that clan and your mother was of that clan. Then when you say, I'm the daughter of a certain clan, that means your father was of that clan and you're a daughter to that clan. Okay. And when you say, I'm the granddaughter to that clan or tribal town, then they know that it was the men's side. So if you have any questions on this, all you need to do for you guys is fill in your name right here, put your name there, and it says your name, whatever, and or I am. There's different way of saying who you are. You can say my name is or I am, okay? And Does means I am. And we're gonna go through that right now. Okay, any questions on this? It's confusing until you kind of know. In our tribe, in the Mvskoke tribe, we do by the mother's side. Okay. Now this is what we use a lot. Des, are, even so, in like manner, a suffix, even. Also. Does, here we go. Does, I am. Does, we are. Dowagas, they are. Dunga, it is or it's. Okay. Do you remember when I said I was Does as I am? Does, we are. So if me and my brother was standing there and I say, we are the raccoon clan, I can say, what up, Does, we are. And if I'm talking about my daughters, and there's a group there, I say, they are of the raccoon clan, I would say, what guggy dowagas. Okay. There are mics open. Somebody said their mics open. I turned them off. Okay. Dunga, it is or it's. Say there's a snake. Jitodunga, it is a snake. See, Jitodunga. Omat, if. Omat. Mon omat, maybe so. Mon omat, maybe so, if it is so. Okay. Got or go can't be done. Miji got. Miji is do it. Got, don't do that. Okay. Ga, therefore. So it's ganga. Therefore, what did you do? Omida, to be doing something. That's kind of hard for me to think of a sentence with that. Okay. Moma, is it so? Why then? Moma, is it that? That is, it is done. Moma badua. Is it that? Moment, yes, it is. Momes, but, though, or although. Momiga, wherefore, therefore. Mema, Mayman, there. Maymat, there. Main, there or rather. Okay, I'm gonna go through these and we're gonna learn how to use these, but this is something y'all need to be looking over and see how, just look over them and kind of memorize these or learn them, okay? Because this is a big part of our language. We use this, we may not know it, but we do. Okay, any questions so far? Monomat, maybe so, if it's that way. Okay. So when I say we are, when I'm talking about me and my daughters, because it's female side, my mother was raccoon, I was raccoon, I am raccoon, then my daughters are. And I have 3 daughters, so they're all gonna be raccoon and all their kids are. So I say, what up doies? We are raccoons. And we know that they're talking about a clan, so it's understood that you're talking about a clan and not the animal. They are, and if they're standing over further from me, I say, what up doies? They are of the raccoon clan. They are of the raccoon clan. So see, this is where you're gonna learn different things because we're hopping here. We gotta hop. Next thing is word content. Everybody, everybody knows the words, but word content is one thing that everybody needs to learn. Okay. And that's how, and we kind of go in a different word order. And I got a lot more of these, but this is just the beginning. And if you have any sentences that you want done or how to say, if you put them on an email, that will be a lesson for somebody, for all of us. Okay. Just email me. I'm sure everyone, you got your emails, and I hope you regulars that's been on here got your gift from the English department. That wasn't showing appreciation. That was showing that the gift was to tell you, Mado, for being part of this class and for being interested in learning the language, trying to help me say the language, going to be a caretaker of the language, going to be able to take care of it. So when you received your gift, that's what that was all about. That was to say Mado. It was an appreciation. Sweet potato is aha. Aha algae. Aha. So Monica, that's what it is. Yeah, you would be the daughter to your dad's clan. You would be the daughter to your dad's clan. Since your mother is not Mvskoke, so you would go by your dad's clan. You would be the daughter to his clan. And I wish you could remember it because I got all my stuff written down for my daughters, and my daughters know who they are. But we got some young kids in our family, and I've written it all down in like a journal for them if anything should happen to me, it's to be passed down to my grandkids and their kids. And I also got a letter written to them saying, this is who you are as a Mvskoke person. And I went into try to explain everything to them. And there's a letter to each one of my grandkids of my passing, so that they will know who they are and that I can pass that on somehow. But my daughters do know who they are, what tribal town they are, and try to tell them history. And I put up a lot of papers, like in the journal, for them, explaining, their grandpa, their grandma, everything that needs to be known as far as being in the Mvskoke history. So I try to let them know, because I don't know, their mothers know, but in this busy world, you wonder if they will sit down and tell them like my mother did me and the way I did them. And sometimes and I had a granddaughter, she wanted to know all that info. So I left it, I wrote everything down, and I kind of made it like a story so that the story would be interesting to them. and and kind of wrote it in a story for it, but I got everything down in a journal and in a letter. So Des, see how that's pronounced? Des, D-A-C, D-A-C, Des. You would be a daughter to your dad, because like me, I'm raccoon, but I'm a daughter to the bird clan. So that means they know that automatically tells that my father was the bird clan because I said I'm the daughter too. And they know that my grandfather was a Teyachi because he's being male, that I'm the granddaughter to that clan. So um, that's I have some brother-in-laws that their kids are their dad's clan. So okay, now this is going to take a little bit of um, right here. This is, remember, we went through nature. If we need to go back through nature, we will, but this is using nature terms, okay? Nature terms, and I'm going to tell you, this is, if you can see this, it's got correct English, incorrect Mvskoke, correct Mvskoke, okay? The correct English is the sun is really bright. Incorrect Mvskoke is Hashi dos Othin Hayayagi, and that's exactly how it would be written if you went by this, okay? If you said this English, the same in Creek, this would be incorrect. Correct Mvskoke is Hashi Hayayagosi dos. The sun, really bright, is. Okay. I'm going to take this slow, so if there's any questions, you need to let me know, okay? Okay, let's go back through this. The sun is really bright is correct English. It's a statement. Incorrect Mvskoke, if you translated this word by word, the English way, it would be, see, Hashi is sun, dos is, Othin is really, Hayayagi, bright. That's incorrect as far as speaking, okay? But if I said Hashi Hayayagushi dos, means that's correct, okay? When you put the Hayayagushi is really, really, when you put that at the end of Hayayagi, it's really, okay? The moon is full, or it is full moon. That's correct English. Incorrect Mvskoke, Hasithi dos Fachki. It's saying moon is full. That's incorrect Mvskoke. But the correct Mvskoke is Hasithi isfachki dos. It's Fachki dos. Because it's just a statement, okay? Hasithi isfachki dos. Okay, so does everybody get what I'm getting here? Does everybody understand what we're doing here? Okay, we're going to go into the Mvskoke correct word content and word putting them in line the way they need to be spoken. I always say English is backwards, but they're backwards, we're right. Okay, so this is how we need to speak, and there's going to be more of this, guys. But if you have a paragraph or a sentence you want, because the other day, this was a weekend, we had in our little town, we probably got 200 people in our little town, and I live outside of town, but we have something called Watermelon Festival, because we used to grow a lot of watermelons, and there's a few that still grow it. Excuse me. But we had a watermelon festival. And I mean, it was bright and hot. And I didn't know this, but they have a little kiddie parade. So for 22 years, we've been entering that parade. Somebody had kept some old records, and they started with my little girls, and then now we're starting on their grandkids. But anyway, the sun was bright, and I came in, and no one spoke except my grandkids. They were all in there cooling off after the parade. We was going to eat. I said, Hashi hayanya gosidos. And my oldest granddaughter said, put on sunglasses. She understood me. See, she understood me. And she said, where's sunglasses, Grandma? And so I was shocked, but I never commented on it. I just took it as what she said. She said, where's sunglasses? So I knew, and it took me a second to actually, and sometimes I'll just speak without even though no one understood, and there wasn't one person that came to my house that understood the language. So, and I had a lot of people over there. We had kids that came into the parade with us, and their parents were there. And I say we had 20, 30 people there. And we were going to eat, and I had made some things for our lunch after the parade, because the parade was at 11 o'clock. And I just walked in saying, Hashi hayaya goshidos. I said, the sun is really bright. And my granddaughter said, where's sunglasses, Grandma? I never commented that she knew what I was saying. I was smiling. My heart was just filling up with joy. But I never said anything, because she just said, where's sunglasses, and just walked off into our den. And I stood there and I thought, she understood what I said. She understood it. And that made me really happy when she did that. And she just said it and walked off like it was a normal thing. She didn't think she did anything great, but in my heart, she understood. And I thought, oh, she got that. She got it. And it made me happy. It made me really, really happy, because, one of the things, my worst fear is the language going away, and the happiest moment when somebody can speak it. When somebody can speak. And I may not ever see it, but that day she really filled my heart with happiness, because she knew. She said, where's sunglasses, Grandma? Okay, the moon is full. And you say, it is a full moon. Incorrect, Mvskoke, is Hathisi dos fachki, because that's exactly what that says in English. Hathisi is moon, dos is ears, and full is fachki. Correct, Mvskoke, is Hathisi is fachki dos. Is means it is, okay? It is full. There is a lot of stars. That's a statement. It's correct. You just come in and say, oh. Oh, she's 11. She's 11. She's 11 years old. And that's the one that I was trying to emerge when she was born. After a baby's born, they say grandparents could go in. And the day she was born, she was probably 10, 15 minutes old. And I started speaking Mvskoke to her at the very beginning. They had her in that little bassinet, and I looked at her and I said, so you're the one that we've been waiting on all these months. And I said, I am so glad that you're here and that I finally met you. and you're going to be the next speaker. I talked to her in Mvskoke, and I started immersing her then. So I started immersing her then. I spoke to her all the time. Never spoke English to her until she was about 3 or 4, and they moved off with her. And that's the one I was talking about. And then, you know, they moved off with her, and it just stopped right there because I couldn't immerse her anymore because she wasn't in my household. But she was the one that I was going to raise to be a speaker. Okay, so anyway, she comes back, and I couldn't get into that mode, but she would tell me, Grandma, English. She was telling me, you're speaking English. But I would do it anyway. I couldn't get back into that mode. So now I speak to her, but not as much as I did. I would forget, and she's the one that reminds me, Grandma, English. She tells me that I'm speaking English. And then I got the ones that live with me, I got 11-year-old, a 8-year-old, and a 7-year-old. And they're all brother and sister. And they are the ones that I speak to now. But see, it shocked me when because I don't even know where she heard that phrase. I must have said it before because she told me put on sunglasses. There is a lot of stars. That's correct English. Incorrect Mvskoke is dos solgi golaswa solgi. Dos is solgi means a lot. Golaswa is stars, and solgi is a lot. But correct Mvskoke is golaswa solgi dos. Stars a lot is. Okay, so I'm trying to. I want y'all to know how word order goes. Okay, most of the time it's nouns. Most of the time it's nouns. Goes first. Okay. The tree is dead or withered, and that means like when when it's dead, like hollow maybe or something, or even leaves during when it's time for fall or winter, they call it dead. So, but that's what it is translates to. The tree is dead. It's a statement. Correct English. Incorrect Mvskoke, idodos dali. Because that's exactly how it's written. When you say the tree is dead, that's exactly what you're saying in Mvskoke, but it's incorrect. You would say, correct Mvskoke would be idodalidos. Idodalidos. Okay? The grass is brown. Mine's brown. Mine's crunchy right now. And we got a little bit of rain this morning. That was a little break, but it's not enough. So the grass is brown. You're making a correction. Okay, you're making a statement. Bahidos oblani. Bahi is grass, dos is brown. It's incorrect. Okay. But you say Bahi oklani dos. Grass brown is. Any questions so far? Is everybody understanding this? Everybody understanding where we're going with this? Because this is how we speak, okay? The flower is pretty. That's correct. You're just telling somebody, oh, the flower is pretty. Incorrect Mvskoke is bakpogoji dos hithosi. Bakpogoji is flower, dos is, pretty is hithosi. That's incorrect. But if you say bakpogoji hithosi dos, that's correct. You're saying flower, pretty is. Any questions on this? I know this is really in depth. This is really going to be, but we're going to start doing this. And I want you to sit your sentences that you would like to say, because like I said, we're doing everyday living, okay? Right now, this is our everyday living right here. The grass is brown. This is everyday living, okay? There is a lot of stars. That's, during that time, a lot of them didn't go back to, it was so hot. And if you blink an eye in Hannah, you won't see it. You will not see Hannah if you blink your eye going through it. There's nothing there but a post office and the school. I'm a bit, back in my day when I was younger, it was really a lot of people, but now there's not. Oh, there's a nutrition center there, and they only open like 3 days a week. So we're a very small community, and everybody knows everybody. And I live just probably about a mile or two out of Hannah, the little town. So we go down there, and during this festival, it's a time to see old classmates when they show up or something, because they will come back during that time. So we go down, and like I said, they have a little parade, and there might be 8 little kids and 8 contestants in there. But we do, and it's got to be watermelon themed. So we've been entering our 3 daughters, and then now starting on our grandkids. And we're picking up little kids like my husband's nieces and little nephews or something like that. They come in and they want to do it. And they'll put on games like, they have bands at night, they'll have food vendors, or they'll have a 3-on-3 basketball tournament or a cornhole tournament or something for people to do. And my daughter put in, and they, for a long time, she's being a vendor. She puts up she's a food vendor. So she'll put up, and that's one of the things that she does do. So, and she put one up. We try to participate whenever we can, because it's such a small community. And it's something, that's been going on for a while. And so now everybody knows my husband, because we've been there for so long that everybody knows him, and they'll ask him, you're gonna put your little group in. They call it it's his little. He's the one that started going into it, and we've been carrying it on since. Okay, any questions on how word content is being done? Any questions? Okay. Any questions? And we're going to have more of these. And if you send sentences, like I said, it to my email, we'll put them up here. I'll get them typed out, send them to Jordan, and she'll put it up here. And that way you'll know what you're saying, how to say it. Okay. It's kind of this is how we speak, and everybody thinks it's hard, but it's just learning your words first and putting it into what you want to say. Okay. Okay. I'm hoping this is going to be helpful, because a lot of people make a mistake. The most thing that people make a mistake on language is pronouncing the word and getting mixed up where word order goes, how it's said. Okay. How it's said. And that's the most common mistakes that people have, is pronounce it. I've heard so many misenunciations, and my job is to save the language, not change it. I don't want to change the language, because this language is older than it was at creation. So we can't change it. I don't want to change it. There was some involvement, but it was from the way back and coming into Oklahoma, they did, but it's still the language. So, but I've heard misenunciation where they're changing it, and it's hard to, and when I see them, I say, don't feel bad when I correct you, because I don't want you to walk around and for fluent speakers looking at you and say that's the wrong way. fluent speakers to look at you and say that's the wrong way. They're not saying it right. You know, um, I want the fluent speaker to say, okay, that person knows that word. You know, I don't want to change it. I don't want to change it. Okay. Any questions so far? Yes. Uh-huh. Most of the time. See, it's just most of the time, but that's where we're going to come into more of this. Okay. Noun, adverb, or adjective, verb. Yeah. Mhm. And we'll go into more in-depth sentences like this was nature. We can go all over nature. All kinds of things can be said about. You can do let me see. Like you can say the stars are really bright. You don't even have to say the moon. You can say the stars are really bright. Okay, stars are really bright. You can say you can change these around and say in different ways what they are. Okay, you can change the moon, the stars. You can say you can change the stars to the sun. Exchange words in them and make your, make these nature sentences. And let me see, I hope, did y'all get the nature paper? If y'all got the nature paper, you can use it the way, and we're all going back to what we've been doing, what we were studying, okay? What we were studying. And that's the reason why we were studying this. That's the reason why we were studying this. Any questions? Oh, wrong one. Okay. Instead of saying the moon is full, you can say the moon is bright. Okay. And you would just have to go, or the stars are bright. Okay. Instead of saying the sun is really bright, you can say the moon is really bright. All you have to do is change this word to this word. Hashi to hafisi. Hafisi. You can say, instead of sun is really bright, you can say the stars are really bright. And you would just have to put gulaswa in place of hashi. Okay. And it amazes me to know like this hafisi, that's a different word. Hafisi. And if you say it in your head, hafisi, it's a just the sound of it is better than the word moon. Hafisi. Gulashwa. Gulashwa is stars. But when you say it coming out of your mouth, gulashwa, everybody knows stars. But just to me, that's how I get so into this language is gulashwa. It's different. It's unique. Gulashwa. Hatisi. There's sounds, but it means something. Hatisi. Moon is moon to everybody. But when we say Hatisi, it's moon to us. It's our own special word. Stars, Golashwa. Stars are everywhere. Stars are everybody. Everybody knows stars, but do they know Golashwa? Golashwa. And when I say those words, golashwa, and know it means stars, it's different. You know something that some people will never know. And that's why that gift was sent to you, because you're learning something that some people will never learn. And when you received it, I hope you liked it and you enjoyed it. That was from our department. We give those to our kids sometimes when we're in immersion. I was wanting to send blankets, but we had um, um, an event going on, and I didn't know if I had enough, but I wanted everybody to have that towel. It was a beach towel. So any questions so far on word order? Okay. Okay, look here. Here's some more. The hill has a lot of trees. Okay. The hill has a lot of trees. It's saying you're looking up on the hill. I went to Montana one time and there was a mountain. We don't have mountains in Oklahoma, but there was a mountain. It had a lot of trees. I said, look at that mountain. It has a lot of trees. And so the hill, I said, hill has a lot of trees. Correct. Incorrect, Muskogee. Gunhulwaji, Oji, Sulgi, Ido. That's saying hill, Oji has, Sulgi a lot, Ido trees. That's incorrect, Muskogee. But if you say Gunhulwaji, Ido, Sulgi, Ojidos, that's a correct way. Mountain, tree, a lot, has, is. And you know, this doesn't make any sense in English right here. Hill, tree, a lot, has, is. But when you say that in Muskogee, it's truly correct. It is correct. Okay. Any speaker would understand that. Okay. It's correct. Correct English. The mountain has a lot of rocks. You're making a statement here. The mountain has a lot of rocks. Kanhalwithako. Oji sulgi chado. Incorrect Muskogee, because that's saying the mountain. The big, thako means big. We have to say big in order to do a big mountain. Oji has, sulgi, a lot. Chado is rock. That's incorrect, because we would say Kanhalwithako Oji sulgi chado. That don't make sense in Muskogee. But if we said Kanhalwithako chado sulgi ojidos, that's correct Muskogee. It's saying mountain, big, rock, a lot, has, is. That's correct Muskogee. The forest or woods has wild animals. That's a statement, correct English. Okay. It'll is wood, but we call that the woods. Okay. Anthawa. That's another word for woods or forest. Anthawa. Okay. So the forest or woods has wild animals, correct English. Ito anthawa oji bonata. Ito, forest or woods, anthawa, same thing. Oji has, bonata is wild animals. Any wild animal, it's a category, okay? You know what wild animals are, like snake, say, tigers, lions, and bears. Okay, those are wild animals. They're called bonata. Bonata. Okay, so incorrect Muskogee. Ito anthawa oji bonata. It's saying wood or forest has wild animals. That's incorrect Muskogee. Okay. Correct Muskogee is Ito anthawa bonata ojidos. You're saying the woods or the forest Wild animals has is has wild animals. Ido ansawa onata ojidos. There is wild animals in the woods, exactly what the correct Mvskoke is translated into the English language. And this has to be written that way. And you know, we get a lot of translations here, like, and not even just one phrase or two phrases. Some of them are paragraphs. Some are paragraphs, and you have to translate that. That's our job. That's our job. Okay. That is our job. And it's good for us to know it's good for us to know how to put that word order in it. So any questions so far? Any questions? I'll have some dates that we're taking training for. You know, during the summer, we're really busy because school's out and then they have a lot of things going on. So this afternoon after um, this evening, we have to go to Tulsa for a hymn singing. We're going to do church hymns for a group, and it will be done in our language. And then we got active shooter training coming up. So, and I'll be getting these dates, and I'll be letting you know. It's 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 part of our job. So you know, we really get busy during this time. We got spelling bees coming up. People have spelling bees coming up. We got that coming up. So, but I will let you know. And you know, if you need to know something, even there's no class, email me and I will answer you. Email me on my work computer and I will answer you. There's a question. Don't feel like you don't, just because we're not having class, you can't contact me. You can. Okay. So any questions on any of these things that we're going over? Any questions? You can replace these words. You can say the moon is bright instead of saying the sun is bright. You can say the moon. You can say the stars are bright. Okay. You can say the grass is green. You can say the grass is dead. The grass is dead. Bahidalidos. Dalidos. Bahidalidos. See. You can replace these and make all kind of phrases that you're trying to get across. Any questions? And the most common mistake, remember, is enunciate. If we need to go back to sounds, we will. Because the most common mistake is word content and enunciation. Is enunciation. And remember now, we're not trying to change the language, we're trying to save it. So any questions? We got about 10 minutes. So if you don't have any questions on this, I'll do this. Here, okay. Forms of greetings without problems. Istongo. Istungo. Everything the same? Imungosha. You around okay? Istungon athaga. Your responses. Yes, we are without problems. Everything's the same. Imungos. Seems to be no problems. Istungesos. The rest living with no problems. Abalwa dongon aboga. The rest living, and this is abalwa is like in your household that's living in it. Okay. Here, abaldagi, that means in your community, in your church family, in your ceremonial ground family, anywhere. You say isto abalwa, abaldagi dongo naboga. Two or more people is abaldagi. So when you say a group, like your church family, your ceremonial ground family, your community, that's what you would say abaldagi. Chinakta. You always use this. How about yours? One that belongs to you. Chinakta. How about the one that belongs to you? Are they okay? Any questions? I hope I ain't confusing you, okay? This is greetings, okay? And there's different forms of greetings, guys. Let's see. See if I got any more greetings, because I had some more greetings up here and we kind of, it went away, so I did another one. Yeah, they did. They got to go out there. They got to go out there and they had to travel, but they went out there. It was Gracie and Jordan that came to California. Okay, here's some. These are another part of greetings. Hello, he's Jay. Response, he's Jay. Istungo? Response, And you? Chinda. I am fine. Istungesos. It is good to see you. Chihijaya, histos. You too. Chimio. We haven't seen each other in a long time. Tihijigagat. Ofonis. Ofoni. That's true. Mundos. How is the family? How is the rest? Abaldagi dongon fulla. They're okay. Dongon fullis. Chinakta. How about yours? Okay. How about yours? Chinakta. This is greetings to a family, to a visitor. Come in. Ajibus. Ajibus. Sit down. Legibus. Have a seat. Legibus. You want something to drink? Nak iskida chiajigo. I have coffee. Coffee. Oje dos. Have you eaten? Humbichidua. You made it back. Talakitcha. I'll see you again. Chihijatis. Come back again. Hadam salagachi. Any questions on this? And there'll be papers on this because this is the first time I've done this, I believe. But see how these can change. Greetings from Istongo. See, this is a part of greeting that a lot of us say and do. But if we need to go back over sounds, we will. If you need to, we will. Because I want you to pronounce and enunciate your words right. I've heard all kinds of enunciation. I've heard Fujo, Poozy, Puja. I heard it all. And there's nothing wrong with mispronouncing. But as an instructor, I'm the one that has to Teach you the right way. I'm the one that has to, I got this on my shoulders to teach you the right way, and I'm willing to do it. I don't care how long it takes. No matter how long it takes. If we have to go back over sounds, we will go back over sounds. If we have to go back over and over and over, we will. We will. Any questions? Haya yagoshi. Haya yagoshi. Haya, and you can put a tone with it. That means really pretty and bright. Haya yagoshi. Haya yagoshi. Put that tone in there because that's part of language. Tone is part of the language. Bright haya yagoshi is bright, but if you say really nice bright, haya yagoshi. See, there's that tone. There's tones in them. That was a good question. I like that. Haya yagoshi. But if y'all like to, if y'all want something to know, just email me. Just email me. You'll have a, yeah, you can. That's just like a sing song kind of got haya yagoshi. And you know that tone, that's something that I, you know, we talk in tones, even though they're sound. And that's just like when the tones with these sounds, because the language is sounds. It's got to have tones and accent to it because it sounds. And the tone is a big part of language. You know, some things just can't, you know, when you say istungo, you know, when you meet up with somebody, you don't just say istungo. You say istungo, like, how are you? You know, because you're glad to see that person. You don't just walk up and say stungo. You say stungo. See, that tone has a lot to do with everything that with language. Tone has a lot to do with it. We're not like, you know, it has feeling. Our has feeling. Okay, it is 12:59. And I want to tell everybody, Mado Chigezu for coming in this class, picking it up. If there's something that you want to know, let me know. Or something that you want to be taught, let me know. Because this is your class. This is your class. This is you learning, okay? This is you learning. Let me know. And we'll go to it because you're learning. You have that every right to learn what you want to learn. And you know, a lot of times we'll sit in the classroom and they're teaching us something and like that's no relevance or we can't use this or whatever. This is not the place for that. If you got something you want to know, that's it. Okay. Good. Good. Because we can do some of that. We can do conversations. You know what? That's my job right there. We can't, and you know, everybody says, Mado, to me, for helping us learn, but you know what? It's a big Mado to you for wanting to learn it. Because some people could say, well, I speak English, I'm fine. This is, you know, Mvskoke language doesn't mean nothing. It's going away anyway. But when you're trying to learn this, it's you, not me. In fact, we wouldn't even have a job if it wasn't for people that was wanting to learn this language. And I appreciate that. I appreciate it. It's a big Mado to you guys to want to learn this, thinking that it is a language that is important. Yes, she'll have them put out so it can be on there. It'll be downloaded. Yeah. Oh, Miss Jordan, she does all this stuff and she'll have it downloaded for you. So, all right. 102. Hasiskifka. Sun measure. Hamgat. Ortega. Mado Jagetsaget. Chihijagakis. I say Mado. I'll see y'all later. Oh, I know. Mado.